Every footballer's journey begins with a dream. But for son Heung-min, that dream came with discipline, sacrifice, and a father's relentless belief in perfection. From the streets of Chuncheon, South Korea, to becoming one of the most loved footballers in the world, Son's story is not just about talent, it's about persistence and respect. Early life and his father's discipline. Son Heung-min was born on July 8, 1992, in Chuncheon, South Korea. His father, Son Woong-young, was a former professional footballer who believed that true greatness could only be achieved through discipline. From a young age, Heung-min trained under his father's strict guidance, hours of dribbling, touch control, and footwork every single day. Unlike most kids, he wasn't allowed to play official matches for years. His father wanted him to master the basics before stepping onto a competitive pitch. The training was brutal. Sometimes, they practiced for up to 6 hours a day, without even touching a ball for the first hour. It wasn't just physical, it was mental conditioning. Son would later admit that his father's methods were tough, even extreme, but they built his mindset. That same discipline would one day separate him from the rest. Move to Hamburg, the struggle begins. At just 16, Son made a bold move to Germany, joining the youth ranks of Hamburger SV. He didn't speak the language, missed his family, and faced cultural shock. But he had one thing working for him: his determination. In Hamburg, Son slept in small dorms, spent hours studying German at night, and worked harder than anyone else on the pitch. His speed and technique quickly caught attention. But his early career wasn't easy. Injuries, homesickness, and intense competition made him question his future. Still, he never gave up. In 2010, he made his Bundesliga debut, becoming one of the youngest players in the league. His breakthrough came in the 2012-13 season when he scored 12 goals for Hamburg. For a teenager from Asia, that was unheard of in European football. Breakthrough at Bayer Leverkusen. In 2013, Son transferred to Bayer Leverkusen for around 10 million euros, one of the biggest fees ever paid for a South Korean player at the time. It was a huge leap, and he delivered. At Leverkusen, Son developed his trademark style: explosive pace, sharp finishing, and two-footed shooting ability. He became known for his unpredictable runs and long-range goals. More importantly, he proved that an Asian player could not only survive, but also shine in Europe's top leagues. By 2015, Son was already a rising star in Germany, and his next move would change his life forever, becoming Tottenham's star and an Asian icon. In August 2015, Tottenham Hotspur signed Son for £22 million, making him the most expensive Asian footballer in history at the time. The Premier League was a different beast: faster, tougher, and more physical. At first, Son struggled to adapt. Many doubted him. Some even questioned if he'd last. But he responded the only way he knew how: with hard work. Under Mauricio Pochettino, Son grew into a complete player. His pace, creativity, and finishing made him a nightmare for defenders. He became known for spectacular solo goals, like his Puskas award-winning goal against Burnley in 2019, where he ran the length of the pitch before scoring. Beyond stats and trophies, Son became a symbol for Asia. Millions of fans across South Korea, Japan, and beyond saw him as proof that Asian players could dominate at the highest level. His humble personality, smile, and sportsmanship made him a global fan favorite. By the late 2010s, he wasn't just Tottenham's talisman, he was one of the best forwards in the world. His chemistry with Harry Kane became legendary, breaking Premier League records for combined goals and assists. And through it all, Son remained grounded. He still bowed to fans before matches, spoke respectfully in interviews, and often credited his father for everything he had achieved. A true leader and inspiration. In 2021, Son was named Tottenham's captain and led his national team with pride at major tournaments. His work ethic inspired an entire generation of Asian footballers who grew up watching him on TV. What made Son unique wasn't just his football, it was his humility. Despite fame and success, he never let ego take over. He trained harder than ever and continued improving every season. The next chapter: performing in MLS. After nearly a decade in England, Son began a new chapter in his career, joining Major League Soccer (MLS) in the United States. Many saw it as a surprising move, but Son viewed it as an opportunity to grow the game globally and inspire young Asian Americans. In the MLS, he continues to shine with his trademark pace and deadly finishing, quickly becoming one of the league's biggest stars. Fans fill stadiums to watch him play, proving his global appeal remains as strong as ever. Legacy: more than just a footballer. Son Heung-min's legacy is far bigger than goals or trophies. He's shown that with discipline, humility, and persistence, no dream is too big. He's broken barriers for Asian players and brought pride to his country. From his father's strict backyard drills to the bright lights of Europe and now America, Son's journey stands as a reminder: success isn't luck, it's built through sacrifice and belief. And as he continues his journey, millions still look up to him as a role model, not just in football but in life. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring football stories.